What's up, Ranch Sorters? We are here at the EQN Network Sports Desk with the winners of our Western Heritage 3 and below. I've got Mr. Cody Kinderknecht from Nebraska and Jay Schniffer from Illinois. Guys, y'all had to go through 4 rounds of competition, 320 teams, and these guys came up on top. Now, Jay, I've been knowing you for quite a while.
Okay.
So tell me your thoughts on the Western Heritage. You're a strategizer as far as a sorter.
Yeah, I at first when they first started doing this, it's like, I want to learn how to go fast. I don't want to do this trotting stuff. But then after I did it a few times, I thought, wow, this really teaches you to be correct. You know, and Dave's interview yesterday and it was Annabelle. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they talked a lot about that, the angles and teaching your horse to be correct and balanced and read the cattle, you know. So once I started practicing that, I think it helped my sorting. But I mean, my horse has just like gotten where he's so, I guess, confident in what he's doing.
Right.
He can just trot in there or he can charge in there, whichever you want to do, you know. But his body control's really come a long ways since I slowed it down.
Yeah. Hey, so guys, this Western Heritage class, that is a big deal. If you start listening to a lot of these trainers, these upper-level riders, it is a lot of strategy, angles. And so, Cody, talk to me a little bit, because you were just telling me you were riding a 4-year-old mare and kind of homebred. And so what do you think, how'd that work out for her in this Western Heritage class?
Well, for her, the biggest thing, running the Western Heritage class sets her up to go run the faster classes, because being so young, I got to prep her mind and get her more focused, and she's super strong in the gate. She don't really like to be in the herd, so that's kind of why him and I running together. I think you kind of noticed she is pretty strong in the gate, and you kind of like to stay in the herd, and that really played in our favor because she holds the gate really well, and she does all right in the herd, but it's just not where she's strong. The gate is where she will stay, and she will hold whatever I ask her to hold.
And that is pretty awesome, because that gate is a super tough place for a horse to be. It has a lot of pressure on it. And you mentioned that. So the strategy, Jay, was a little bit of a ranch hand, right? You're doing the sorting,
Yeah,
Cody's
we
holding the gate.
the whole thing. But okay, so the backstory of how we came together, my pick ride didn't show up. So it would have been his draw ride. So the office put us together. So thank you very much, office. I do appreciate that, right? But I had no idea he was riding a 4-year-old. Because, I mean, it would have been a lot of pressure to put on. I don't know if I would have asked him to hold the gate on a 4-year-old. But, I mean, the way it worked out, it's probably a good prep for the fraternity, because she'll be able to go both ways pretty handy, you know? I mean.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's right. And so he mentioned a 4-year-old. So Cody's riding a 4-year-old, and Jay, how old was your horse?
My horse is 21.
So we had quite the gamut on the age of horses, and he picked up the Futurity. That's going to run later tonight. We're going to do some commentary online for that. Now, you're going to ride in the Futurity on this mare.
Yeah, in the pro side. We were going to do the non-pro, but on the non-pro, you have to stay in the herd, and then a non-pro or a non-Futurity horse has to hold the gate. And so her strongest suit is holding the gate, so we bumped up to the pro to match what she's going to be strong at. And then our other Futurity horse that we're running as well, he's strong in the herd, so it's going to balance out to running the pro and not in the non-pro. So
that is most definitely a good strategy. I like that y'all did that. Now, guys, so the rest of the week, you were a draw team put together by the office. Have y'all said, hey, let's ride something else? We won this?
Really haven't yet. I mean, we've been running 9-0 since yesterday, and you know, he's running this morning and run last night, so we haven't really had much time to talk or consider any of it yet, but I'm sure we will discuss it later.
Yeah. So these guys split about $5,900, I think, which was pretty amazing. Now, were you qualified for the extra money, Cody?
No. I was short on the 100 rides.
Jay, did you have your 100? Did not. So these guys won almost $6,000 and weren't even qualified. And so now next year, are you thinking maybe try to get my 100 rides?
Oh, yeah. So I just started in September last year doing this. So, and where I live up in Nebraska, sanctioned shows aren't super close. So we got to travel a ways to get to them. But it'll definitely be a thing by this time next year, because it's worth it.
All right, and Jay?
Yeah, normally I travel and ride a lot, but just the last year, family stuff's been going on, so I had to cut back and barely got my shows to come. And I just, like within the last month, got my final Western Heritage, so I was eligible for the awards.
Right.
You know, so everything worked out.
Well, guys, I have really enjoyed talking to y'all today, and I wish you the best of luck for the rest of the week. Cody, tonight.
Thank you.
Futurities. Jay, what's your next class?
Tomorrow the 8th, I guess.
Tomorrow the 8th. Good luck to you both, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amy.